Action.
I always have to give it a day. I actually have to work talking really slow. So I talk fast because I have a lot of energy. Anyway, today's Monday, August 24th, 2009. Sage walked in at 10 o'clock. Exactly 10 o'clock. I wasn't here, but Chad and Jamie were here. They were like, we're like, go back. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, me and Sage were talking. I asked him, he's talking, whoa. He's kind of blowing me away with his conversation. He always blows me away with his energy. I mean, it's a very high energy level. Obviously, even higher than mine. And he was just talking about his life. Not raw foods, but just, yeah, why don't you say what you do?
So it's interesting that that's a really great place to begin because the same energy level you express that you have, and the same rapidity that you speak in, is the same as myself.
I think you're a little faster.
And probably a little faster. And it's been one of the things.
Hey, Jamie, we get the phone? Yeah.
And this has actually been one of the things that I've been looking at. My background is massage therapy the last 7 years. And beyond that, 5 years ago, I had a spontaneous healing of carpal tunnel from an acupuncturist in Florida named Aaron Travis. And after that healing, I became very inspired to look into Chinese medicine and how it affects the body. Since I was healed, I was just incredibly blown away. So on my many years of journeying, I also have this occasion to speak very quickly, speak very fastly, and rapid. From a Chinese perspective, that is what the Chinese people would say, your spleen is not in balance.
Wow.
And that spleen not being in balance has a person talk quickly, move quickly, the memory is very foggy, you have a loss of strength in your limbs, in your body. Your body is not...
I don't have those.
Okay. Now, occasionally I do. If I eat something, person myself, while I was talking to Arnold today, because in my journey of healing my body over the last 7 years, the thing that seems to be at the core from what my acupuncturist, so I know about the medicine myself now, is that my spleen energy is not very strong. And so I'm very good, but if I eat something raw and cold or damp or fruit perhaps in the morning, then my mind gets foggy, I start dropping things, I run into things, I don't remember things well, and it's really hard to muster my energy. Chinese medicine will also say that with that spleen being cold and damp, that it actually challenges and lessens the energy of the kidneys. So now, a person would experience a lot of worry and stress due to the spleen. Fear comes into the emotional system of understanding when the kidney energy is low. So now the spleen's not working correctly, it doesn't feed the kidneys, and now you start getting this process of a person that might seem very ungrounded, might not have a memory, is very much not able to predict their path in life, or stay on their path in life. And so really at the heart of it, for me, why I'm asking these questions today, because since I know it's my spleen, I'm trying to understand from raw point of view how I can fix that. Now, personally, to keep my strength strong when I eat meals, I would take digestive enzymes with my food. And that helps metabolize the food, which kind of takes the place of the spleen. Because the spleen-pancreas connection supplies the enzymes to help break down the food. This is all Chinese medicine understanding here of how the body works, which is very important. I don't want to get off track here, but to say this is really a lot of information America has no idea.
Let's take what you ever said and backtrack, okay? And I'm familiar with Chinese medicine.
Exactly.
I am very familiar with my life is devoted to Chinese medicine in some way.
So I don't want to get off track here, but basically I asked this question of Arnold today, what can I do? Black sesame seeds help with constipation, help with peristalsis. They help to tonify the kidneys of the body, and so therefore this will help to increase. They also draw in moisture from the body, so it helps clear up the dampness. So one element can help tremendously in balancing the body. But now how to get the spleen working again, where actually if I'm taking digestive enzymes, it's because my body's not making the enzymes, but raw food, which Arnold is...
Let's take that statement,
an expert.
Not an expert. If he would have came in today and told me what's going on, I would not recommend black sesame seeds.
Okay. What would you recommend?
Number one, black sesame seeds, or any seed, any nut, takes almost 6 to 10 hours to digest. That's a long time. That means it's heavy in protein. Also, what that does is hardening your kidneys. Hardening kidney means it'll show up, generally shows up right underneath your eyes, shows up your wrist, shows up your ankle, shows up like your feet, shows them balls of feet, shows them no back. Which means every time you see them nut, most people who raw food diet, what they do is they gravitate to gourmet raw. That means a lot of oil, a lot of coconut oil, a lot of seeds, a lot of nuts. That's harsh on the system. Very harsh on the system. In order, the whole nature of our body is being a loving, caring state at all times. I would recommend eating just fruit in the morning. Fruit in the morning takes no time to digest. It also is energy rich, enzyme rich, nutrient rich, all the essential phytonutrients for your body to metabolize fast. At the same time, the less energy you spend on digestion, which is your body not spending 6 hours to digest, the body will go to your stomach and heal itself. That's the whole secret. Less energy you spend on digestion, the more energy your body has. If you feel like you're imbalanced, and I talk fast too. I have to slow down. That's because I ate too much food. I'm not enough to eat. That's okay.
And so actually it's a very good statement you made, because consider this. Now, to take a person's body from a place of imbalance,
right.
we'll say, since my spleen is imbalanced, fruit actually makes me feel very not confident. I lose strength in my body. And so I would not choose to eat fruit in the morning.
It appears that way. Yeah.
Well, that's how it feels in my
It
experience.
appears today. From your experience based on today, not based on a period of time.
If I told you now that since I'm very in tune with my body after
right.
practicing the medicine I
Absolutely.
do, and if I eat fruit in the morning, even on a continuous basis, I start off my day very imbalanced. I can't think and I feel weak in my body. Now, this is actually over a long period of time.
Well, what did you eat last night? Take for example, last night you had beans, rice, and nuts. Right? That stays in your system 2 to 3 days. That means as soon as you start that morning off, you are in balance with the body, cannot digest that fast enough. Not only that, your energy is depleted because all that energy is going towards digestion. I mean, I studied Chinese medicine also, and that's part of my life. There's Ramona just walked in. Hi, Ramona.
Hi. Hi.
Ramona's been on my program now for a week. Look how good she
Over a
looks.
week.
Over a week. Oh my gosh. Anyway, go ahead.
So, again, my question was what to do. So I hear your recommendation.
Right. I mean, that dinner time has to be low oil, low nuts, low seeds. Therefore, when you go to bed, your body can maximize itself for your benefit, not for digestion. Because I've dealt with, we had guys with prostate cancer, breast cancer. I say, 6 to 8 weeks, and you'll see a major difference.
So what would you suggest, let's say, for me to get on this program,
right.
knowing what I'm telling you about my
right.
body and where it builds in?
It's all the same theory. What holds true for you also holds true for...
I'm sorry, what was that?
What holds true for your issue
yes.
also holds true for any issue out there.
And
it doesn't really mean. My focus on food. Our body needs food. Every cell in the body requires glucose and fructose. There's no way around it. It's necessary for brain function. Glucose is necessary for brain function. Sesame seeds, there's no sugar in it. And it's heavy in fat. I would say at least 60 to 80% fat. Minimum 60 to 80% fat. Harsh on the system.
So what would you recommend for me to start to change my diet and life to, we'll say, heal what I'm telling you, to heal
right.
the dampness, to heal
right.
the spleen energy being low, and to heal the low energy in the kidneys? You're saying a raw food diet would heal that and restore my life.
Absolutely.
So what would be the process? What would be, what should I eat for morning
I would
and night
focus
foods?
on morning, fruit only. And I would say earn your breakfast. You look top-notch shape, no doubt about it. Top-notch shape, but lemon juice and water. And then that's what the pearls like acid. Earn your breakfast. I would either recommend, I recommend rebounding. I also recommend yoga. I really like yoga. Yoga, whatever you like. And I would say eat vigorous exercise, at least 3 times a week. Then eat your food. Which means you get up in the morning, first thing in the morning, bowel movement. Guaranteed. Bowel movement. You want to get all that junk out. And if you're on a regular schedule, you will have a bowel movement. It's like almost like clockwork. 7 o'clock, all. Then let me some water. Then earn your breakfast. Then earn your breakfast. Then eat food. And the problem is most people eat 1 or 2 bananas, 200 calories. Your body needs 600 to 800 calories. So you've got to eat a lot of fruit to make up the difference. Then I would eat. Then I would have make great smoothies throughout the day. And for dinner, lunch, for transition, in your case, I'm sure you like the rice, beans, and stuff like that. Veggie Chinese, eat whatever you want. Dinner, focus on the vegetable part. And no oil. No nuts, no seeds, no avocado. Therefore, it slows down digestion. And when you go to bed, your body wants to be ready to give you the full energy for you and you alone, not for digestion.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
We're healing, which means that's almost like Chinese medicine. Doing the same thing, but what we're doing is we're just redefining it.